Hi everyone. Good evening. We are going to talk about a topic which is very relevant currently, and that is behind me. I'm sure all of you can look at that. This movie was released recently, and this movie has also has created a kind of a buzz on social media platforms about women issues, about how women after marriage are being, especially in the arranged marriage, how they are being treated after getting married and after living with the in-laws, what kind of torture, what kind of harassment that they feel at their in-laws. And that's why a lot of women are, voicing their opinions on social media platforms that they are not willing to marry just because of these reasons. So, do you think that this movie is highlighting current issues that is happening in most of the families right now, especially with regard to how the in-laws treat their daughter-in-laws? And or do you think that this is just a movie which is not showing the current scenario, and it is just showing you one side of the picture, because the harassment can also be done by the wives against the husband as well. So what is your overall point of view? Please start expressing.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
So, sir, I believe that this movie is just a propaganda.
Okay.
And as you said that this movie is just showing the one side of the coin. And as we can see that in this, a lady is dominated by her in-laws and her husband, that to do all the household chores, but no one can see the suffering of that husband who is going outside to work all day long, and
struggling at office,
is struggling at office and doing all the work outside his home, and earning money for his
family,
for his wife, and paying all the bills of his house. And the movie is showing that she is dominated by her in-laws and her husband.
Okay, not dominating as such. It is not shown that it is complete domination, that they are completely targeting or harassing her or talking to her in a rude way or arrogant way. But I think politely they are, trying to get her to do certain things. This is not complete harassment, I will say, because this is not typical harassment which was happening in the 1970s and 1980s when the Dowry Acts came, when the ladies used to get burnt alive just for not paying the dowry or not paying enough dowry. So this harassment is nothing in comparison to the harassment that the women has to face earlier in their marriages. Do you agree with me on that?
Sir, yeah, I agree with you. But the things which are being shown in this movie, I don't think this is harassment, because the movie, the makers have exaggerated this movie. And if we look in someone's family, we can see that a woman would have to suffer some problems after she leaves her house, but gradually she becomes habitual, and she managed to do all her household chores as
and she adapts.
Yes, sir, she adapts.
And there are problems in every household.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is your point of view?
Sir, I'm not fully agree with this movie.
Okay.
But some in particular reason where girls not allowed to do their job, this kind of things happen. But in reality,
this is not the case.
This is not the case.
So if anybody has any kind of problem, all the family members, they chip in, they support them.
Yes, sir.
But it is not shown in that movie.
Yes, sir.
It is shown that even normal instructions, but although the instruction, the talks in the family in-law, they were also, I think they were taunting her in some way. If you have seen the movie properly, you know that they were trying to taunt her by saying that this is not how biryani is made, this is pulao, or you have wasted my mother's recipe, or like these kind of stuff. Why do you need to go to work as well? These kind of statements are being made.
Yes,
so
sir.
it is not complete like this is completely propaganda. There are certain realities as well, because a lot of families are not accepting.
Yes, sir. But maybe some places where this
Things are happening.
Maybe.
Maybe it is a possibility.
Yes, sir.
Okay. आप क्या बोल रहे हैं sir? What is your point of view?
Sir, I think that women have also a right to earn money.
Yes.
So
true.
I think that if a woman can earn money after the marriage, the parents didn't want to say the girl to earn money because they want the first priority to given by the family,
Okay.
and they didn't want to make the sir most of the women wants their first priority to earn money. That's why the parents thinks that and say that don't work and stay in the home and given all the priorities to our children and their family. And sir, I think that the most of the cases are related to only the middle class and the low class families. Because for the women think that we didn't have that much amount of money that we have been survived on that time.
And currently because of her higher education, she also wants to earn. She
Yes,
also wants to spend the money that
yes,
she
sir.
likes to spend, and there is
See,
nothing wrong with that.
Yes, sir. Because of in our ancient time, the society always think that women didn't have to do any work, and today's time, girls and women are also want to prove themselves that they can also have to do anything to for our family.
Yes.
But on that case, they didn't focus on the priorities of their family.
Yes, true. True.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very nice opinion. Yes.
Sir, in earlier times we can see that men used to dominate women in most of the cases, and especially in rural areas. But nowadays we can see that both are educated and both know their rights and both can earn money. But in movie also it is shown that that lady's name is Richa, that her dreams are trivialized and suppressed. But my question is that if both are earning, and then who will take care of their child?
Of the child and the family as well, because there could
Yes.
be old people in the family.
Yes, sir.
They need care and attention.
Yes.
And it's not only about money.
And I'm not saying that women only should stay at home and do all the household chores. If men is also there, and if women is capable, both can interchange their
Both
places.
can help each other out.
Yes, sir.
So in that way, this movie is just showing you one side of the picture.
Yes, sir.
And that too in certain household only. Yes. You want to say anything?
I think I saw in many houses women are so responsible and for their family.
Yes.
And their families wants to care them, and sometimes they are facing and going through domestic issues.
Yes.
And they are sacrifices their dreams because of marriage.
Because of marriage.
In some cases.
Yes.
And if any girl and woman wants to do their jobs, they can do. If
They should do.
They should do if their family accept that.
Okay. If their family accept that.
Yes.
But what if their family doesn't accept it? If the family is not agreeing to it, then?
Then she could convince them.
Convince them to agree to that. And
Yes.
even if after multiple rounds of convincing, they still didn't agree, then?
Then women can accept and
Accept their family's opinion
yes,
and
sir.
leave whatever passion that they have.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying? Chaliye. I think this is the mentality that women have problems with.
Sir, as my
But
friend
nothing
said-
wrong with this mentality.
Yes, sir.
This is the age-old mentality. Whatever we have seen, we are behaving that way only.
Yes,
It
sir.
is not a completely modern society that we belong to.
As he said that women have to sacrifice their dream in some cases
Yes.
after their marriage. Sir, I think men also have to sacrifice their dream in some cases after marriage. They change because they feel responsible, and
Obviously.
they after marriage they come with many responsibilities. That's why they have to sacrifice most of their dreams, which they have thought that after marriage I'll go there and I'll do this and that. And if you're talking about dreams and dance and all that after marriage, sir, I think family should be given foremost priority.
But why is it always women?
Not,
women
sir.
can
Sir,
raise this voice that why is it only
I'm
women?
coming to that point, sir.
Please.
Sir, I'm not saying that in all the cases women have to sacrifice. If a man is also there and if he wants to do something and his parents are not supporting in that and against him in that decision, he should also stay away from that.
But if man if a man and a woman have equal responsibilities, so who should sacrifice?
Sir,
If the man and woman have equal, like the work of the man is also very important. He cannot leave it for the family, and women also got a very good job, and she also cannot leave that. In that case, who should take care of the family?
so then
In
who
your
will?
view?
Yes, sir. Who will take care of the family? One has to
So
sacrifice.
who do you think should sacrifice?
Sir, it should be
A woman.
it's no, sir. It should depend on situation, and both should come to it after a mutual
Understanding.
decision. Yes, sir.
If parents say that you don't do this thing, means not parents totally wrong.
Acha, if parents are giving us instruction, they are not completely wrong. Acha, we should follow parents' instruction.
Yes, sir.
That is what you're saying.
Yes, sir.
So whatever, but the parents belong to a different generation. We belong to a different generation, don't you? Don't you think, sir?
Then some discussion.
Should happen.
Yes, sir. After discussion or
Whatever that everybody agrees to, that should be followed.
yes, sir.
But what if whatever is agreed is against my interest? Are you getting my point or not?
Yes, sir.
If whatever is agreed, if the family decided that I should leave my dance, follow on the family, what should I do? I should just accept and move on?
Yes, sir.
There is no other option that I have.
No,
Sir,
sir.
if you-
There is also
if you
option.
could convince your family and you can show that no, I'm the best dancer and I can achieve a lot of things up, and I have my life in that career.
And I am sure, sir, that if parents are not very narrow-minded,
They will all agree.
yes, sir,
They will agree.
Sure,
Acha.
agree.
Sir, if she is doing something which is against the will of her family,
What is the meaning of going against the will? What do you mean by that? Can you explain in detail? Like,
sir, like I think a family just wants her child to be safe.
acha, safe and secure.
Safe
The
and
family
secure.
can also
That's why
take care
they.
of the child, I guess.
So what?
The family should also take care of the child.
Yes, sir.
If the in-laws are there in the family, they should also take care of the child.
Sir, they take care of their child.
They are taking care of the child.
Yes, sir.
Acha.
So they take care of their grandchildren.
So that then the woman is not necessary. She has to live in the family. She has to stay within the house.
Means, you mean to say that women is just a machine who has given birth to a child and given that child to her
No, not
in-laws?
a machine. She is a human who, after birth, after taking care of the child in the early stages of the life, like after 3 to 4 years, when the child is already able to speak and go to school, like especially preschool and all that.
Yes, sir.
And there are her in-laws as well at home. Should the woman, after that, after making sure or after ensuring that the child is taken care of at home,
Yes, sir.
can the woman participate in other
Yes, sir.
of her ambitions?
Sir, of course. Sir, I believe that I don't have any problem with it, and I think that most of the families would
Agree to this.
yes, sir, would agree to this
But
without
some
any
of the
problem.
families don't. That's why movies like these are made.
Sir, if we are talking about this movie is completely one side of a coin.
Acha, one side of the
Yes,
coin.
sir. So we are not. We cannot see the struggle of that man, that husband who is going outside to work and earning all this stuff for his
And
family.
especially after the marriage doesn't work out, we have cases like Atul Subhas as well,
Yes, sir.
where after getting tortured for alimony and maintenance, he committed suicide.
Yes, sir.
So that is also a case, and there are I'm sure there are multiple cases like that.
Yes,
So
sir.
no movie is being shown to show that part.
Yes,
I
sir.
think I would request the filmmakers to make more such movies, because that will basically balance things out, and it will show that not all men are bad and not all women are good.
Yes, sir.
I think that is very very key to understanding that.